Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So today I'm going to be doing my October favorites, so things that I've been loving for the month of October. I cannot believe we're already in November. Time has just flown by this year. I don't know what has happened, but we are in November. So yes, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my October favorites and we're just going to jump straight into it. So the first two things that I've been loving are both foundations. Now one is a little bit like I'm cheating because it's the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Stick Foundation, the brand new stick foundation from Huda Beauty, which I literally just reviewed, and I've only worn this twice since that video and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's such a great foundation. I really didn't expect much out of it. It's a buildable coverage foundation, very creamy. It's also waterproof and transfer proof, so it is a great foundation stick. It reminds me of my Hourglass one. I actually might like this better than the Hourglass one, so if you are looking for a new foundation, definitely look into this one. It's become like my new favorite stick foundation, so shout out to this foundation. And of course the second one that I've been absolutely loving is the Wet n Wild Dewy foundation. Again, I honestly didn't expect much out of this either. I just really thought it wasn't gonna be all that, and it just performed so much better than I had expected. It gave me a really beautiful dewy luminous finish when I first tried it, and I'm actually wearing it right now as well. Of course I did set my skin with powder so it doesn't look as luminous, but it's the foundation I'm wearing right now. It's a perfect shade for me as well. It's in the shade Soft Ivory, but it is a great foundation and again very affordable. It just is very lightweight. It gives you medium coverage, you can build it up, and gives you just a very healthy radiant finish rather than overly dewy. So I absolutely love this one as well. So definitely a must have, these foundations for this season. Great hydrating and creamy formulas, absolutely love them. And the powder that I wanted to shout out as well, which I've been loving, Makeup Obsession Game Set Matte Powder. I wore this a lot over the summer and I went back to it. I just absolutely love this powder. It's very cheap. It's like £3. You absolutely cannot go wrong with it as well. But the reason I love it is because it almost has a little bit of a luminous finish to it. It doesn't have shimmer, but it gives off a very healthy finish to the skin, so it's not going to look very drying or matte. And I've been using this on top of all of my foundations lately, and it is just the most perfect color as well. It's in the shade Formentera, but I love it. It almost has a marble swirl to it. It's baked as well. It's a great setting powder, very thin and very lightweight, so again it's not going to look heavy on the skin, and it's just a great one to just set all over your foundation and keep it in place. So I've been absolutely loving that one as well. Just wanted to shout it out because I have gone back to it. So next, these two products I reviewed in my M.A.C Frosted Firework holiday collection. From everything that I tried in that collection, I fell in love with these two out of the collection, and I've been using them the most out of the products that I got. So the one that I've been absolutely loving and reaching for so much since that video has been the Flashing Ice Extra Dimension Skinfinish Trio. This is in Lite. They do also have a darker one as well, but this just has all these gorgeous highlighter tones. You have a nice white, but it's not as white as you would think, and then you have a light gold and then a light kind of peachy pink. This isn't as pink either, so I usually mix all of them, or sometimes I'll just mix these two. Right now I'm using the pinky peachy one on my cheeks. It's what's giving me the gorgeous kind of lit from within glow. I mean, look at that. So I have been absolutely loving this highlighter palette. It's the only highlighter that I've been using and reaching for since I tried it out, because I do have it on my desk and it's just the one that I keep going back to. The formula as well is super creamy and just super natural on the skin. As you can see, it gives you a beautiful glow without looking too blinding and too shimmery, too glittery. It's just the most perfect highlighter. It really melts into the skin. So I would highly recommend everyone to, you know, get this highlighter palette, because you can mix all of them or you can use them individually. It's great for makeup artists as well. I feel like I cannot talk today. I'm just not feeling that well. My stomach, I'm sorry, it's just like feeling a little bit mixed. I went out yesterday and my stomach is not feeling that good. So sorry if I'm a little bit all over the place, or maybe not myself. So next, I've been absolutely loving this lip gloss from the Frosted Firework collection as well. This is in the shade Twinsies, and it is a gorgeous kind of pinky mauvey lip gloss shade. It is so perfect on its own or over top of lipsticks as well, and I just feel like it's a really pretty winter lip gloss color. I don't know why winter comes to mind, but I just feel like it's just that kind of pretty wintry pink lip gloss. It's going to be very flattering across a lot of skin tones, and I just absolutely love the shade. That's, I mean, what I can really say about this lip gloss. So I've definitely been loving this one out of the other one that I bought. This is the one that I've been reaching for the most and absolutely love it. So again, definitely check out this Frosted Firework collection. Even if you don't want to go for these two, they have a ton of shades in the collection which you might prefer. This next thing I've been loving. This is the BH Cosmetics blush palette in Vanilla Cream Truffle. So this is just the most perfect blush palette. They decided to go for the vanilla cream one because it has all these kinds of pinky peachy tones, just that kind of everyday blusher color that you would need to go with any look pretty much. So I've actually been mixing these two right at the top. I'm actually wearing this one right now on the cheeks, this one down here, which is kind of like a plummy pink. This paired with like this lip gloss, look at that, look at the blush and the lip gloss, it just goes so well together. So also the formula, they're super creamy, they're super buildable, and they just look very natural on the cheeks, and it's not a powdery blusher. It has no fallout as well, which I love. So definitely check out the BH Cosmetics blush palettes. They're super cute. The packaging as well is just to die for. So check out the other shades if you don't want to get this one. I'll leave a link down below. And also this one I've been loving. Oh my goodness, this one has been my go-to lately for bronzer, and it's the one I'm wearing on my skin as well. Actually, everything I'm showing I am wearing on my face today. So the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. This one is in the shade Sunlight, and it is a it's not only the formula, but it's also the color. I just think I finally found my perfect bronzer shade and formula, like my perfect bronzer basically, and I cannot open it for the life of me. There we go. So it is a very silky creamy bronzer. Again, it is called the Silky Matte Bronzer, but it's just the most perfect tone for those of you who are very fair like myself. It doesn't look like much on the hand, but it builds so beautifully on the skin where it's not going to look too dark, and it can never look too dark. You can just build it and build it and build it, and it always just stays very natural, and it doesn't add a lot of color to the face. It adds color, but it doesn't add like an orangey warm toned color, if that makes sense. It's not going to be a bronzer that's going to make you look very sun-kissed or tan. It's just a very subtle kind of contour shade bronzer, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It's a very light bronzer shade, and I just love how it gives a little bit of color to my skin without, again, you know, adding too much color or looking too orange. So this is a great shade, but not only the shade, again, the formula is amazing. The only thing I don't like about it is it smells like coconuts, and I'm not into coconut scented things or heavily scented things, so that's the only downside to it. I wish it didn't have a scent, but other than that, I've been absolutely loving it, and I wanted to shout out the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. In case you haven't tried it out, definitely get your hands on it. It's very creamy and just very buildable and very natural looking. So next is the lip color that I'm wearing right now. So I mentioned this, I don't know if it was my last favorites or my August favorites, but because we wear masks now, I have been reaching for liquid lipsticks or lip stains, just so when I do take my mask off, I still have a lip product on, rather than just having everything done and then no lip products on my lips. So the one that I've been absolutely loving is this shade right here, and the reason why is because no matter what eye look I go for that day, it just pairs with everything. And this is the Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paint in the shade Unbutton. It is a gorgeous kind of peachy nude. Oh my goodness, it is so perfect. If you use this with a really nice lip liner, dark lip liner, it would look stunning. Even if you use a lip liner to match with it perfectly, it's just going to make your lips look super full, but at the same time it's going to give you a nice tone to the lips where it's going to pretty much pair with any eye look, any blusher, you know, anything you're wearing. It's just that perfect kind of nude peach lipstick that everyone needs. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. I can't talk today. I'm so sorry. Gorgeous shade. I wanted to shout out this one as well. Perfect for wearing with your mask. It doesn't transfer onto the mask, and also when you're eating and drinking it doesn't come off. It stays put all day. Another thing that I've been loving, and I know this is kind of Halloween related and Halloween has passed now, but this is the BH Cosmetics Drop Dead Gorgeous Little Bit Psycho palette. It is pretty much a Halloween themed palette, but if you look past the packaging, you can actually still wear this all year round. It has these really nice rusty shades. It's again the one that I'm wearing on my eyes. I went in with this really foiled metallic red shade. It's what I have on my eyes, and then I went in with this in the crease, and also went in with the black just on the top lash line. These shimmers are just the most metallic foiled shimmers, and I'm so impressed with them. I think this metallic red might be the most foiled metallic red I've ever tried, and I'm not just saying that. I mean, look at that. It doesn't do it justice on camera, but it is the most, it's what I have on my eyes. It is the most foiled metallic red eyeshadow that I have played with, and it is so pigmented, it's so creamy. I'm really impressed by the formula, and I just wanted to shout that one out as well because I have used it in my Halloween looks, and I think I used it in another video as well. But yes, I've been loving that. I think my lens was getting foggy again. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. So the next thing is a random one, the next two things. So this, okay, I got it for my birthday. The Nintendo Switch Lite. I have been wanting this for a long time, and I finally got it for my birthday. I got it in coral, which is just a really pretty, just pinky peachy coral shade, and it was between this and the turquoise one, but I just opted for this instead. So with this, I just wanted to shout it out because it's been an October favorite. I have non-stop been playing with my Switch. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Please comment down below. Do you guys have it? Have you played it? Are you interested in Animal Crossing? I don't know if anyone is interested or knows about it, but I know it's like all the hype right now, the Nintendo Switch and the game, and I've been an Animal Crossing fan, I want to say maybe 14 years now. I played the first ever one when it came out, and then since then I've been collecting and playing every single Animal Crossing. I have been hooked this October with the new Animal Crossing New Horizons. The case is so cute as well. This is what it looks like. I'm sure you guys have seen it everywhere, but I have been non-stop playing Animal Crossing for the whole of October, and it's honestly been my #1 favorite out of everything in this video. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have been non-stop playing it in bed every single day. I've played it today. I'm gonna play it tonight. 24/7 I'm playing it, and sometimes I get distracted because I need to edit and then I end up playing, which is so bad. I wanted to keep it real because it has been my, you know, #1 October favorite, and I don't know if anyone is interested in hearing about all of this, but do let me know down below. Have you guys been playing it if you do have it? So I've also been loving the Jade roller. You can get this on Amazon. There's so many different kinds, but this one is with the, I don't know what the tool is. I will find the word and put it on the screen, but it looks like this. So these two tools are basically skincare tools, and I'm sure you guys have seen it everywhere, but this is what it looks like. You can get it in pink as well, but this is the green one, and it's basically just a Jade roller. So what you do, you'll put your moisturizer on, or your skincare serums, anything like that, eye creams, and you have a bigger one and a smaller one. This is great for under eyes, and this is of course great for all over the skin. This really does wonders for the skin, because when you rub in your moisturizer and serum with your hands, you feel like it goes into your skin, but it really doesn't. And when you use a tool like this and you feel your skin after, your skin feels so different. It feels, #1, so soft, but almost kind of firm and plump and hydrating, and it just looks kind of tight, if that makes sense, because you're really working it into the skin. And if you do some massage exercises with this tool as well, you can actually contour your face and you will see a difference straight away. And I've been doing that a lot with my cheekbones and my jawline. I've been rolling it back and forth and basically just contouring, you know, my face and giving my face a little bit of a contour. So I've been using it not only to rub in my products really well into my skin, but also to give myself a little contour and, you know, just work it into the skin, especially like the jawline if you do have a little bit of, you know, excess skin right here, or if you just want your face to look a little more sculpted. If you do this every single day, you will see a difference. And it's definitely a great tool, and this is what this comes in for as well. This basically has a little dent, and it basically goes and just lifts up the jawline and the cheekbones. If you can see that, you can even do it from the brows and just give yourself a little lift up there as well. Just, it's great. I really didn't expect much out of it, but I've been loving it. So that was pretty much my October favorites. That is pretty much what I have been loving, but I do hope this video was enjoyable, and hopefully you guys have some new product recommendations. If you guys want to go ahead and look at this stuff, I would highly recommend it. It's been my favorites for the month of October, and definitely I know I'm going to be using these products in November and December and so on and so forth as well. So yes, I hope this video was enjoyable, and I'm going to let you guys go now. I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea, get in bed, play my Animal Crossing, and just keep myself, you know, a little warm, because right now my stomach is hurting. So I'm gonna go now, and I hope you guys are all staying safe, and until next time, I'll speak to you guys all in my next video.